Hey guys, Johnson160 and
Techno Ender Mage.
yeah, going back to our roots, just the two of us.
Yeah,
It's been a while. What do you think? How's it, Techno?
it has been a while. I've been pretending to be busy.
You've been pretending to be busy because you're just a jerk like that, huh?
No, I've actually been busy, but
Yeah. So today we'll cover the CGI trope, which Techno will do in more depth in another video. Batman v Superman trailer again, better than the last time though. And how and what we think could be in our multiple theories on what could happen with this Code Geass season 3.
yeah.
So let's get started. Which one do you want to go over first?
Let's start with the Code Geass one because that's the one on the top of my mind right now.
Yeah, I mean, we all know it's called R3, but you know, if you haven't seen the show, if you haven't finished the show, just click away right now. Um,
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler big time. You know, we all know that Lelouch dies at the end. Um, so you know what? I mean, it can always be Suzaku gets a Geass power, but we also don't know how much time has passed since the end of R2. Because I remember at the end of R2, society has gotten better. It doesn't seem like anything's happened. You know,
Yeah,
Colin. Yeah, I remember her name. We can remember her name. Post pre-show, Colin is look. She's doing better in life, and we even see Suzaku in the end? In the end, I think he's in the Zero costume.
yeah,
And
no.
really, I mean, what are your theories? Because you know,
Well, I don't know what to think because on one hand, like you said, it could be about Suzaku. He could get a Geass power, but that's least going to happen for the reason that he has. Honestly, the whole point of Code Geass, I feel, was that it was Lelouch's personal vendetta against the world.
yeah,
Who else in that series who's left that has a personal vendetta? It can't be Suzaku because Suzaku's kind of like, it's fine, it's
he's the
whatever.
cause of the problem, really.
Yeah, I mean, it could be Nunnally because her mother died in front of her, her brother died in front of her.
Her
I can
father's kind of
imagine.
a jerk.
Yeah, so I can
It
imagine if
could,
she's like
you know,
pretty pissed.
well, you could say Colin, but Colin's life is getting much better now. I think her mother got off the drugs and stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, she's like, oh, life is great now. So
So I don't know who it could be.
I mean, and there's not many other characters you can roll with. I mean, you could say, "Oh, look, it's V2 did something," and you're like, "No, no, he didn't do
And
anything."
V2 just dropped off the. Okay. I'm looking at this. Code Geass, Akito the Exiled 3, The Brightness Falls.
Okay.
It's categorized as a movie,
Yes.
not aired yet. May air. It's supposed to air May the 2nd, actually.
Oh, that's like next week.
Week. Yeah. Nothing on Code Geass, Bakuro Eco. Mostly the third episode, first two. Now looking at
Whoa,
the
who the heck is
cover.
this?
Now you're looking at the cover too.
No, I'm looking. I'm on the wiki page looking at all the images that have been found on the
Yeah,
movie,
I'm
and I'm like,
seeing Doc. I'm seeing somebody who looks like Lelouch, but Lelouch is dead. Who's this new guy with blue hair? And who's this other? Is that Nonali?
no, I think that's like another version of C2 or something
Yeah, maybe. You know,
because she kind of looks
I'm.
like C2.
I'm solely not for the. You had the baby theory, which I
Yeah,
was just like, nah. Lelouch was like light, and he was not interested in that. And he didn't go to light's extent to like manipulating someone. He was just like,
yeah.
I mean, because we all know right before he went to go, threaten the crap out of the United Federation, he totally could have plowed Colin. That was totally a thing that a lot of people wanted to happen.
Lelia Malkal. That's the blonde-haired chick's name.
Okay. Got
All
anything
starts with the second
on
episode.
the
Okay, the blue-haired
Akito the
guy
Exo?
does not. The blue-haired guy does not have a Geass.
Okay.
I just found a picture of him, and his eyes are like outlined in red, the same way Suzaku's were when he was under the influence of a Geass.
So you're thinking Blondie's got the Gios and controlling him?
Probably. She seems like that kind of character.
Yeah, you just can't trust women.
Then there's this other
Okay. Whoa, whoa,
poster.
whoa, whoa, whoa. The side story of this the side story takes place in 2017.
So
Yeah,
that's
it's like
like
something
what?
ATB between the rise of the Black Knights and oh, okay. Um, between the rise of the Black Knights organization and the return of the supposedly dead Zero, setting the setting is in Europe, where the European Union allied nations are being invaded on the ocean. So this is pre-story. This is
So then maybe the blue-haired guy is the king, maybe,
no,
possibly.
because I mean, because you gotta think about it. There is a time gap between one and two, first season, second season, and we don't know what because remember Suzaku got at a very high rank, and they were watching Lelouch for what was it, about a year or so.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff Suzaku was doing that wasn't involved in watching Lelouch, which he could have been on the Britannian front taking people down. Oh, looks like they're using nasty CG. Uh-oh.
This is very interesting.
Special unit known as W0, of which a young pilot named Akio Hyuga is a member.
Okay, so that's
Remember,
the blue-haired guy. Because
yeah,
there's a picture of
former,
the unit here, and it looks really dope.
yeah, Leela Malco. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. A
Yeah,
former Britannian,
Malcolm.
a former Britannian aristocrat comes to the European Union for aid, commanding the wavering Nightmare Corps, comprised of Japanese teenagers. They recklessly plunge into a battlefield where the survival rate is extremely low, at about 5% only. They fight for their freedom and for a home to which they can return. Why didn't these guys join the Black Knights? Come on, like,
So just looking at all the art, a lot of these characters look like characters from the actual show. Like
well,
there's a
because it
guy that
says
looks sort of like Susaku.
it says between the rise of the Black Knights.
Right.
So this is all going on when Lucia's like, okay. So at this point, this will be around the time
So this is between the
either
first and second
before.
seasons. Somewhere
No,
between there.
this is between time before Lelouch, around the time before or during Lelouch decided to go on the offensive against his brother for the first
Oh
time
yeah,
when
yeah,
he
yeah.
like turned things around when he first got gas power. Um, so that's what it looks like because it doesn't look like anything after because it's like actually no, you're right because it says a supposedly dead Zero. So
Yeah. So it has to be between the first and second
second
seasons or
season
after the second season.
because remember Zero was dead. Um,
Yeah.
and the Black Knights were rising again on their own since like oh crap Zero's dead now.
Yeah, and the country kind of need their own military, so they were like, "Hey, we'll take their place."
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what I'm thinking about it. At least it's not a continuation of, you
Well,
know,
the movie isn't a continuation. We don't know about
yeah.
R3. I mean, if this is any prelude to R3, then
I mean, and what can you continuate?
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do a side story about the Black Knights. I mean, that's what they're leaning towards
Who
here in the
cares about the
movie.
Black
So
Knights if Lelouch isn't part of it? Really? Come on, Techno. Who really cares?
somebody cares enough that they're gonna spend money making a whole new show about it.
I mean, there's a lot of Code Geass fans out there, but all the attention is turned towards Lelouch. There's a reason that I like Lelouch, but Lelouch isn't one of my favorite characters. Like, if he was
Yeah,
my thing. There's a reason why he's not there. He's the reason why Light's not there. Um,
Anime News Network. Oh, I've seen this cover a couple of times, knocking around the internet. I didn't know what it was.
what is it? What?
The cover for the movie that they're making.
Oh,
But I've seen it knocking around the internet, and I didn't know what it was, and I just pushed it off. This is what happens when you don't look at this thing. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
we've both been separated. English genocide project.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
I mean, Director. Oh, that's interesting.
What?
The guy that's doing the movie is also worked on Cowboy Bebop,
Yay! Bebop.
so you can be happy about that. He also did quite a bit of Mobile Suit Gundam.
Nice.
Yeah, but other than that, he hasn't had no experience in Code Geass whatsoever. So you can either expect a Cowboy Bebop-esque movie or something that's a
Well, you said
disgrace.
Cowboy up and what else?
He's also worked on quite a bit of Mobile Suit Gundam.
Well, if you think about it, what is Code Geass?
A Gundam.
And what does it have aspects of?
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll just have to wait for the subtitle to come out, and I'll go watch it.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the Psychopath movie to come out. I've been waiting for that for a while.
Of course you are. Oh, the Gundam looks dope, and it's called Nightmare. Oh, that's sick.
Oh my gosh, it's called Nightmare when all the other guns are called
Yes.
Nightmares. Oh man, that's such a creative.
Right? Like all the original ones were called Nightmares, and now this one's called a Nightmare, and you're like, come on. Actually, upon looking at it, it looks a lot like Suzaku's.
Hold on, I need to see it. Okay, poster for the second episode.
But then it has a
Oh
secondary.
yeah, it does. I think he's definitely being controlled by someone. I got the picture of the Mobile Suit Gundam where like Akito, where the blue haired kid is like got these red eyes and has like this monstrous face. And the other guy,
Yeah.
he definitely looks like he's being controlled.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because his eyes are outlined in the
He
red, and you're
seems
like,
like he's gonna
oh,
be
he's being
similar
controlled
to a
by ideas.
Suzaku character, to like where like he's like, I will die for anyone and everyone. Blah blah blah. This way, this seems that we won't see Lelouch. Now, I see Lelouch, someone who either is Lelouch or looks like Lelouch on the cover, but he has like an eye patch.
Yeah, his name is Julius Kingsley. He might be Lelouch. Might be. We don't know.
Or possibly Lelouch's brother.
Oh, there's this screenshot with him, and he's got an eye patch, and next to him is a guy who looks exactly like Suzaku.
Are you on the
Dude.
wiki?
No, I'm just Google image search.
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's Lelouch. I'm telling you.
And if you go to Lelouch on Akito exiled, yeah, all the pictures of this guy with the eye patch come up. Well, I thought Lelouch lost his memory.
Okay, here's the thing. If Lelouch lost his memory, maybe he was active during that time, and when he lost his memory, he didn't remember doing any of it. Or maybe he purposefully used his own Geass on himself to make him forget.
That's a strong possibility.
I mean,
But at the same time, he was always being watched by that assassin brother of his.
Well, this could be before his assassin brother showed up.
No. Because remember, after the whole shootout, right?
Okay.
Lelouch was instantly taken to Suzaku's a little salty jerk. Because I don't curse on my show, and I don't really curse. Period. He's a little. I'll die for the king because I want to change it. I'll even selling out my best friend because he doesn't know circumstances of jack what was going on because he doesn't ask questions. He's like, oh, this person died that I like. This person died that I like. Oh, you must be the cause. Oh, yeah, your Geass was used, but I don't know circumstances. You're just gonna die. Yeah, so he was instantly taken to his father, who's also kind of a jerk, and that happened. And if you look at it, his Geass eyes is the eye that's taken. Because he doesn't get both eyes. Remember, it's turning more towards Lelouch. Because if you remember, the thing that started all this was when he lost control of his Geass, and his Geass was always on.
Right, which just explains the eye patch.
And then later in season 2, he got the doubling both his eyes. So you're right.
The internet's going crazy.
Look, they're just gonna make some super duper plot twist, like Lelouch made himself forget or something, and then like the very end, like it's gonna like loop back to Lelouch, like, oh, I remember now. I'm just gonna be like,
and then R3 is gonna come out, and Lelouch is gonna be alive. Plot twist.
Nah, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, as much as we wish, but no, everyone on the internet thinks it's Lelouch.
Well, it's
which is unsurprising.
because remember this isn't happening after R2. It was a good chance it was Lelouch, but there's also a good chance that they might throw us a twist around and be like, oh no, it's not Lelouch. It's Lelouch's long lost brother, some crap like that.
Or Lelouch made a clone of himself.
Or Lelouch made a clone of himself because Lelouch is dead because C2 talks to him. That's how we get the answer to who does C2 talk to all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they do some type of resurrection type deal, Lelouch
I don't think that's going to happen.
And I don't think they want to do it because watch Lelouch come back, not like how something's done, and then whatever Suzaku says won't mean jack in the eyes of Lelouch.
Yeah.
Because at this point, if you bring Lelouch back, those two have already buried the hatchet. Like, Suzaku's probably still mad at him, but Lelouch is like, okay, what can you possibly say it means you're still mad at me? I let you stab me through the chest and kill me. That's like for the same reason why Batman will let Jason Todd stay in the Bat family and let him be the Red Hood. It's like, I let you die and didn't kill the Joker. I can't do anything. Like, Suzaku stabbed Lelouch through the chest without skipping a beat. Like, whatever Suzaku says at this point, if Lelouch comes back, will mean nothing to Lelouch. Like, I let you stab me. Now, get out of my way.
Yeah, I don't know. He's dressed like Lelouch. He looks like Lelouch, unless he's like some long lost relative that we don't know about.
Julius Kingsley commands you to be hyped. He even plays like Lelouch.
Right?
What if Suzaku on his side? I don't know who he is. There's a really good chance. Kingsley's eye patch. It has to be the most extravagant and fabulous eye patch ever created. So these are already out. The first two are already out.
Well, then I need to find them.
Julius Kingsley. It's very definitely not Lelouch at all.
Yeah. The internet thinks it's Lelouch. It has to be Lelouch.
I mean, I don't know. The chess master, though the king leading approach is dubious. Shut up. You don't know anything about Code Geass then.
Oh, there's a picture of a chick that looks like Nunnally, but she's much older.
Nunnally. I call her Nunnally.
Nunnally. Okay, we're getting completely off track. Stop it.
Exactly. Okay. We got so sucked into this R3 thing. I have to find these things.
Yes, I need to find both episodes and watch them as well because.
Where's my phone?
But I'm lazy and I'm probably not going to do it.
Turn in no reply. So this was the Genocide Project.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'll find it.
I'm gonna look up if I can get on my phone right now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, well. Send me the link because I'm lazy. Oh, there's this really epic golden one that has like a clock set in his chest and it looks like it controls time. Oh, this is dope.
Yep, the first two are out.
Okay, I'm looking it up as well. Akito the Exile, episode 1. It's out. Content is removed due to copyright. Come on, give it to me legit. Wait, is it on Crunchyroll?
It better be on Crunchyroll.
No, it's not on Crunchyroll as much as Crunchyroll is advertising it.
Screw you, Crunchyroll.
They're so mean. They tease you. They're like, look at it. It's fun.
What is it got, like Mickey Mouse on it? Yeah, Mickey Mouse unless they had Crunchyroll.
That's my Mickey Mouse impression. It's very creepy, I've been told.
Watch
I can only watch the
anime
trailer.
movie.
I want to watch the episode.
Dang it! Why must you tease me?
It's not anywhere on the internet. We're gonna have to wait until the whole thing is finished and they release it on DVD.
I hate target messages. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go buy it.
I refuse.
You'll have to. We have no choice. The internet is not being kind.
I will go on Pirate Bay. I will do something.
I don't know. Maybe Crunchyroll will stream it because Crunchyroll's like, oh look, we are going to stream it, but not now.
Yeah. Okay, we wasted enough time on this. Whoa, what happened to the share screen?
It went down a while ago. You didn't notice?
No, I didn't notice.
I didn't think to mention it.
Yeah, thanks a lot. That's very
Well,
helpful.
yeah, I'm the greatest.
Okay,
I'm the real life equivalent of Suzaku. What do you expect?
you are, and I'm Lelouch. I'm just sitting there like, oh my gosh. Hey,
I'm
hope
just
you don't think I'm gonna let you
flailing.
stab. I hope you don't think I'm gonna let you stab me through the chest. That's not gonna. I
Well,
still like that
why
thing you
not?
said. I saw that thing you sent me. For your friends don't stab you in the back, they stab you in the front.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay. Now, finally, let's get off track of Code Geass.
Yes, and move on to the other two topics.
We want to do CG or Batman v Superman.
Batman versus Superman.
Okay. What do you think? They're making out Superman to be a martyr, possibly a hero, possibly a false god. You got Ben Affleck as Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Nobody cares. Iron Bat.
Iron,
Iron
oh,
Bat.
oh, oh, Iron Bat. That's all you care about, Iron Bat.
No, actually no. But Iron Bat is awesome though.
Iron
It's
Bat's gonna
Iron Bat.
suck.
I'm calling it Iron Bat. It's Iron Bat. How do you think he was going to beat Superman? I mean, it's the same thing with Iron Man versus the Hulk. Iron Man had to build his Hulkbuster armor. Batman obviously has to build something to fight Superman. I mean,
Well, there's not kryptonite yet, so what is he gonna do? Get a pit pummeled?
I don't know. You saw this Batman was kicking his butt.
No, we didn't see any of that. We just saw Superman land on the ground, and then Batman be like,
Yeah.
"Do you bleed? Because you
Yeah,
went."
Batman kicked his butt. Batman
No,
kicked his
that's
butt.
not what
That's
happened at all. What's gonna happen is they're gonna fight. Superman's gonna hold back. He's gonna beat the living tar out of Batman. And Lex Luthor's gonna show up, use some kryptonite or something, and kick the crap out of Superman. That's gonna be the movie.
Yeah, and then Wonder Woman's going to show up in the last 10 seconds. You could be like, oh.
There's a lot of speculation that she's gonna be like, a mediator, because like if you think about it, no, because think about it, because that's where Aquaman's gonna play in too, because she's an Amazon, so she's got like land, and then Aquaman's king of the sea. And remember, in Man of Steel, those things attack the ocean. So Aquaman's like, you know what? These freaking land dwellers. Who's a Superman guy? I'll take him down with one hand. I'll whoop his tail. Over there, got aliens coming.
That.
That's my sea people.
I don't know about that, because if you look at Justice League, Aquaman could never really take on Superman, like ever. So
there's a bunch of people who can take on Superman. Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, Shazam,
Martian Manhunter. Okay,
Wonder
Martian
Woman.
Manhunter. Okay, Shazam fought Superman and lost, if you recall. He did some heavy damage to him, but he did not beat him.
What was that in the Superman, Batman, Public Enemies or something?
No. This is in Justice League.
Which one?
Unlimited, I believe. Because remember, Shazam went rogue for a while. I don't remember what it was.
No, that was Black Bolt. That wasn't Black Bolt. That was or whatever his name is, Shazam's villain. I think it is Black Bolt.
No. It was that time when Lex Luthor built the bomb or whatever it was built. Superman thought he was gonna kill everybody, and Shazam was like, "No, Lex Luthor's a good guy now." And they had a fight, and he almost kicked his butt.
No. Okay. Well, I mean, there are a lot of people taking on Superman. Man, screw Superman. No one likes him. His Boy Scout self.
Yeah, nobody likes Superman now, especially too, because now he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill people because that's the only way." No, old school Superman for the win. Superman doesn't kill people.
Someone was annoying. Only I think when I think of old school Superman, I think of Cyclops, and Cyclops annoys me even more.
That's true. Was it you that said to me that what's his name? Bizarro was just another Superman? Was it you, or was it somebody else?
It was somebody else.
It was somebody else.
Bizarro.
I wanted to punch them. I was like, how can you say Bizarro is another Superman? He's not. Have you seen Bizarro? And then he was like, oh yeah, Doomsday's also another Superman. I'm like, no.
No, these guys beat the tar out of Superman on a regular basis.
Right. I'm like, those dudes show up and you know it's over. You can't compare them to Superman at all.
Heck, Nightwing. No. Wait, does Nightwing fought Bizarro, or was it there's somebody else?
It was somebody else. I don't remember Nightwing ever fighting Bizarro.
Okay. I remember there was a Brave and the Bold episode where he teamed up with Nightwing, and Nightwing was all like, "Why are you in my city?" He's like, "No, it'll be like old times." And then like he all put Nightwing on the in the like sidekick thing again, and he was like, "I
Yeah,
hate this."
he's like, no, you stay there. He's like, no, what are you talking about?
I'm like, I'm on here on now. What are you doing, Bruce?
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
so, are you even caught up with Arrow and the Flash?
I'm caught up with Gotham.
Oh, I gave up
I
on Gotham. Man.
Oh, okay. I'm sad now
I
because
gotta binge watch Gotham at some point. I'm gonna watch it, but it's just
you
I'm
need to
more focused
watch
on.
it. So many villains have been born in the past week.
Yeah, but also on you got the Reverse Flash and Ra's al Ghul on Arrow and the Flash.
So Bartholomew keeps telling me. Bartholomew watches Arrow and the Flash. I just ask him what happens, and he tells me. I don't have the attention span to sit down and watch either of those shows.
But you have these to watch Gotham?
Gotham is better.
No, it's not. It's not better than Arrow.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Gotham sets everything up for the Batman universe. How can you say it's not better? The Flash and Arrow is just preparing for Justice League of America.
No, because the TV show universe and the cinema universe are completely different from each other.
They're gonna merge them soon anyway.
No, they're not.
They're preparing for Justice League of America. You can tell that because they have. Didn't Black Canary show up one episode?
And what? And she's officially in Arrow.
Yeah, so they're preparing for Justice League of America.
No, they're not. That's going to be an entire different spin-off show. Okay, here's what they're doing. See, everybody who's in the shows are not like the Flash. That's going to be in the Justice League movie. That's going to be a completely different actor because this is future Justice League. We have a young Arrow. We have a young Flash. But in the Justice League, like, we're backtracking. Apparently in Batman v Superman, Batman's been doing this for years. So like this is a wise Batman fighting a somewhat wise Superman, I guess.
Somewhat wise Superman.
Or some such other, and then we're gonna backtrack to the Justice League like they weren't friends or something. I don't know what Zack Snyder's doing. I don't know. I guess they're gonna beat the crap out of each other, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, remember that time we were friends or something?" I don't know. But all I'm saying is they're completely two different universes.
I don't think so. They're gonna waste so much time.
Come out and said that the TV universe and the movie universe are completely different.
They're wasting so much time and money right now.
I didn't say it was right. I'm just saying that's what they're doing.
They're wasting so much time. They're like, oh yeah, let's do this and make it separate.
Because really, they could make it just like a limit because they have right now they have Flash, Arrow, Firestorm,
Black Canary,
Arsenal, Atom.
They have Ant-Man now too. Well, technically not because it's a movie, but
that's Atom, and this is DC, not Marvel.
Oh yeah.
And then they're making another spinoff show. It's gonna have Hawk Girl, Booster Gold's son that no one cares about, and
Hawk Girl, you
and Dr. Fate's assistant. They're all gonna be in a spinoff.
What about Doctor Strange? Is
Doctor Strange is Marvel?
Is he?
Yes.
Oh.
And so yeah, so that's 9 characters I can put on a Justice League team. Now they merge all those people together, take out Flash. That's still what was that? 8?
That's 8 people, yeah.
That's 8 people who are all one beat superheroes and 2 are always in the Unlimited squad. Flash is the one who's on the original 7. And Gotham and Flash and Arrow are not running at the same time.
I know that, but still.
Spoiler alert for Arrow. Oliver's Ra's al Ghul. Yeah.
We all knew this. Well, at least I did.
I think he's gonna become Speedy.
Why? Oh, yeah.
He just come back from the dead with the Lazarus Pit. What do you think?
He has to become Speedy.
She has to become Speedy. Because Roy's Arsenal.
We'll see. I don't know. They're gonna plot twist it or something, and they're gonna be like, "This is."
There's gonna be a finale anyway. They already got they're bringing a black guy on who is a good chance gonna be Cyborg, but also could be Static Shock or Wally West.
I would prefer if it was Static Shock.
We would all prefer it be Static Shock.
Because I can't get down with Cyborg being part of the Justice League at all.
Well, Cyborg is officially, as moved to an original, is a person of the original 7. Um, his backstory is an accident ruined his pro athlete career, and then he works as an auto mechanic, and then he has a weird, awkward run in with Star Labs, which would make one to believe that Cyborg, because his dad worked at Star Labs and he couldn't play football anymore after an explosion. But at the same time, Static Shock's had multiple origin stories, and his initials are JJ. The character's name is first was JJ, like J Garrison or something, whatever. I don't know,
Yeah.
forget. So they could like do a play on it and then like change it to Wally West or something. I mean, that could always be a case. Right now, we don't know. They could probably just turn this around completely and be like, "Ha ha, we messed with everybody. It's like really Wally West, or it's really, I don't know, some unknown character that no one cares about that's black. Like, I don't
That
know,
makes me sad.
the Green Lantern's nephew or something."
Green Lantern's nephew. Wait, that's not what? Which Green Lantern though?
The black one.
Okay, just making sure because I was gonna
Yeah,
be
because
pretty
Hal
sad.
Jordan has a black nephew. That makes a whole lot of sense.
I don't know.
Kyle Rayner just has a black nephew. That's just
I'm just throwing stuff out
Guy
there.
Gardner got a little freaky. Got some extended family now.
Yeah, makes sense. Seems legit.
They did drop Coast City in a new Flash episode, like the last
Yeah.
Flash episode, because Barry ran to go get pizza and he ran all the way to Coast City and then all the way back.
Yeah, things are coming together, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're not mixing it, but I guess they're trying to keep up with Marvel, and they can't do that the rate they're going.
They can't, so
Because
they should just slap it all together and just be happy.
no, that's what I'm saying. Because right now, if you think about it, Barry is only going on 1 year as the Flash, and Oliver's going 3 years on as the Arrow. By the time when the Justice League is formed, everyone is seasoned. Everyone has had their run-ins with death. Everyone is at like probably at the top of their game in their prime. We have an Oliver who's bad at his job and has become Ra's al Ghul, and we have a Barry that's still making stupid mistakes, and the close people to him in the comics are all supervillains.
I guess.
Cisco is Vibe, Caitlin's Killer Frost, and Wells is Reverse Flash. If you haven't figured that out already,
I knew that.
So like we don't, and he doesn't even have Wally yet, and Oliver just lost Arsenal, so
Wally.
Kid Flash.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's why they can't merge it at the rate they're going, because they're already doing like every 2 years or every other year is like guys when Jimmy comes out, and that's only gonna add like another 2 years to the show that they can get in. So I'm just like, they just can't keep up with Marvel. Marvel pumps it out because the thing about DC and Marvel is DC has so many characters and so many storylines that they go down with the ship with. Marvel doesn't. Marvel will drop continuity at the drop of a hat and be like rewritten, change.
Pretty much,
It
because
makes
they're
sense now.
already doing it. They're already doing it as we speak. They're like, oh, let's do this.
Even in Secret Wars, the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is like untouched.
Yeah.
Like all these worlds are fighting, but no, MCU, no, that's off to the side. Let's not talk about that.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. If we're talking about MCU, I want to see Punisher in a TV show like Daredevil.
That's a possibility of that actually happening. Because a lot of people have been talking about it. And they're like, yeah, that should be a thing. And they're like,
The guy who plays Daredevil said he would like Elektra and Punisher in Daredevil season 2 because it's getting a season 2, and
sweet.
Because all these characters that they're breaking in over these next couple of years, like all these Netflix series and stuff, are setting up for Civil War, because Civil War includes everybody. And everybody they have right now, which is basically Shield, and the Avengers, aren't enough people. Spider-Man's going to be in it. Black Panther's probably going to be in it. We have Daredevil's going to be in it. We're going to have, Jessica Drew, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. They're going to be in it. There's so many characters that either die or get caught up in all of this. I think they should have pushed Ant-Man up to before Civil War so they can include Ant-Man in it. But I don't know how that's going to go. Actually, Ant-Man is going to become...
Ant-Man's kind of
Ant-Man's
more of
gonna be
an afterthought.
Ant-Man's gonna be before Civil War, right?
I'm pretty sure it's after.
Hold on, let me check.
You do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I assume that
Was
it's
it
after.
Marvel Phase 3, right?
Yeah. You didn't hear that, did you?
I did.
Oh, that was
Yawn.
Bartholomew calling me.
Oh well,
I rejected his call.
that's because you're a terrible brother.
No, it's because I'm busy.
No, it's because you're a terrible brother. But I'll say you are busy too.
Yeah, I'll text him.
And Fall of Ron. What?
What?
I don't know. I'm looking at this. Marvel Phase.
This is when you know me and Bartholomew barely talk outside of face to face. Is when I have to actually start a text message conversation with him.
Okay, no. Ant-Man and then Civil War.
Oh, okay.
So Ant-Man's also going to be in Civil War.
That's nice, I suppose.
Yeah.
I can get down with that.
Ant-Man's part of Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Wasp. What? Why is Wasp there? The Avengers can make a Hulk army. Ant-Man. This is the chronological order everything's supposed to go?
I found a 10-minute preview for episode 3 of Code Geass Akito the Exiled, which I will send to you. Which I will send to you after we're done, and we can watch it. I'm keeping that for later.
Also, they have the Inhumans starting. The Inhumans are starting to come out on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that your ringtone?
Yes.
Oh man, that's awesome. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Ant-Man's gonna probably be part of Civil War also. And yeah, like all these characters it's getting set up for Civil War.
Well, that's convenient, I suppose.
Civil War with everyone. They can't have everyone they want because the mutants aren't really included. Dude, cut your phone on vibrate or something. Gosh. I'm sorry for that outburst.
It's fine.
Because since they can't have like the Fantastic Four in there because Fox is picking that up.
They just made the movie too,
and they ain't getting. I don't think X-Men wasn't even really a part of Civil War at all. I mean, like Wolverine had this whole side tangent of like because the start of Civil War was like this guy, a villain named Nitro. He blew up Stanford College.
Oh yeah, Nitro. Okay,
yeah. And then like Wolverine goes on this whole side story part, like different aside from Civil War, and it's like Wolverine's solo story where he hunts down and kills Nitro for killing all those people. Like other than that, like because at this point in the X-Men universe, there's like less than 1% of mutants left. And so like when Iron Man shows up and he's like, hey, you want to come join my side for pro registration? Emma Frost and Cyclops are just like, did you help us during Genosha? Did you help us during House of M? Oh wait, you did it. Get out.
That would be nice.
No, but that's really what happened. They didn't help them. Like whenever anything goes on with the X-Men, the Avengers are nowhere to be found. Like handle your own problems. So that's like when they come asking for help, they're like, screw you. You don't ever help us.
What time is it? It's 10:03.
It's 11:03.
Yeah, time zones.
Time zones though. Okay, let's talk about the CG thing. Since we went off on another tangent.
Yes.
So
allow me to go on Crunchyroll and find the name of the anime I was watching and try to pronounce it correctly because I feel like an idiot.
Dude, you American.
Yes, I traveled. So, the show is called Blast Writer. It's like German or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the first couple of episodes. I was like, this is weird because 90% of the character models are done in CGI. I'm like,
Ew.
I'm like, what? So it looks really weird. It bothers my eyes. I'm like, I can't watch this. So I stopped watching after like the first or second episode. I don't remember. I recently went back to finish watching because I'm like, I should give this show a chance before I start complaining about it. But the more I
True.
watch it, the more I hate it. The show is great on its own. If it didn't have all this CGI, it'd be an amazing show. But no, all this CGI is here, and it's hurting my eyes. I'm like, please stop. So in the time between when I stopped watching it, I went and watched this other anime called what's it called? Gan Tutsuo or something like that. It's about the Count of Monte Cristo, which I guess is like a vampire story or something from out of Germany, or again out of Germany. And
Yeah. It's an old story. My dad loves that book.
yeah, so it's based on the Count of Monte Cristo specifically, like it even says so in the show.
Count of
And
Monte Cristo.
yes, so I watched it and I'm like, this is an amazing show. And to my surprise, I watched the first time I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this show is great." Second time I watched it, I realized there's CG in there. I just didn't notice it.
That's called good CG when you can't notice it.
Exactly, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course it fits because of the way the art style of the show is done." Like, it's hard to explain. Like when they shade the colors for like the characters and stuff, those colors aren't permanent. As the character moves, the colors move as well. It's kind of like a weird rainbow effect kind of thing. It's really cool. And just looking at it and then looking at just comparing the two anime, I'm like, good CG, bad CG, because they use Gundam at least once in the show
Wow.
with a duel between the main character and the Count of Monte Cristo. They fight, and the Gundam, they don't stand out at all. They look like normal, completely normal, look like they fit. And then the backdrops for some of the cities and stuff,
Like a Code Geass?
sort of, sort of. You should watch it though. I think you'd like it.
Well, I didn't read the book, so.
Yeah, no, watch it. It's good. It's great. The art style is amazing. The characters are like great. I just love it. It's good. But yeah, enough of me talking about how great this show is. On to CG. It's one thing when I don't understand the whole process behind CG. I don't know if it takes longer. I don't know if it's cheaper. I don't know what it is that a lot of companies are moving towards these days. But when you're gonna do it, at least make it look good and not just be lazily like, oh yeah, we just put it in a 3D modeling software and it just looks awkward.
I mean,
Like,
that's what there's a Netflix anime, like, because, this Netflix is jumping on all their series and say, like, yeah, we balling now because everybody loves us. Screw you, Hulu Plus. We can make shows now like Daredevil and these other bad shows that they made. And,
yeah.
and they made this anime, but it was totally 3D model, totally CG. You could tell. It was like,
Are you talking about Ruby?
no. Ruby was off the internet, dude.
Okay, never mind.
It was some space anime, and it had like a crap ton of CG and had Gundams and stuff. And I was like, I couldn't make it past the first 30 minutes. I was like, this looks so off, looks so bad.
Right.
I don't know, it looked like a love story anyway, and I was like, look, I don't need love stories right now. I need action. I need blood. I need gore. I need
that's me right
fights
now.
and Gundams.
Like everyone's like, oh, go watch all these romance anime. I'm like, no, go away. I don't want to watch that. The only romance anime I'm watching is I can't understand what my husband is saying, and that's because it's comedy and I think it's hilarious.
You need to watch Clannad.
No, I'll never watch Clannad. Never.
Everybody who watches this, go on Twitter and put out #TechnoWatchClannad.
No, I don't watch Clannad.
Watch Clannad.
No.
Yes.
Never.
It's an esteemed anime. I think very highly of it. It's just, it was too many characters to make my top 10 favorite. It's like, this is my top 10 favorite anime, but since there are so many freaking characters, I just couldn't choose him. So it was like, none of them made it to my top 10 characters, but it's in my top 10 favorite anime.
No Clannad.
Yes, Clannad.
No. This 23 episodes too long.
23 episodes, actually. Just, it is 23 episodes because it's split between Clan and Clan after story. Watch it!
Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like watching love stories right now.
It's not even a love story. It's a sad story. That's what it is.
I'd rather watch Gunslinger Stratus and other things.
Oh, God, no.
Shame on you.
Shame on you for not watching Planet. You know me, Techno. I hate watching high school anime, and I hate watching love anime. But you know what? That is one show that does them both justice, and they do it very well.
Fine,
Sure, the
I will
sure the
put it on
characters
my
are
to
somewhat
watch
predictable
list.
sometimes. Sure that sometimes they act really stupid, but at the same time, it's like it's like mixing the comedy of Suzumiya with the seriousness of I can't say Death Note,
You're
but
failing to sell me on this. You said Suzumiya.
I said the comedy of Suzumiya.
You're still. You're sorry. You're not selling it.
Fine. It's not even the comedy of Suzumiya. It's like it has very, very few Suzumiya like instances.
Mm.
There is like the dad that's like likes to play baseball and like all the time it's like if this is baseball, if you want to marry my daughter, and I'll kill you.
Oh, so it's one of those. Oh, so it's like one of those kind of shows where the
It's
father's
awesome.
like a complete goofball, and you're like, "Do you take nothing seriously? Do you?" And he's like, "No,
Well,
no, I
he does.
don't."
Like he also has a serious moments, like when it's just them two, and then like they're actually talking about something serious. He like drops like life lessons. I'm just like, yo, I'm with you on that for real, for real.
Right? Okay, if it's one of those kinds of shows, then maybe I'll watch it. I like that when they do that with the dad character, and he's like all goofy all the time. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of a show I watched recently where that was the case. Oh, that would have to be Bleach. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, but oh
The
my
dad was
god.
a complete idiot, and then he turned out to be a Shinigami, and you're like, you're like, no way, it's
Yeah, I
impossible.
think this was like a Vine or something, but it was like that Jinx thing.
Yeah.
This guy got it was Jinx, and the guy was like, "You owe me a 2 year relationship."
Well, seeing as how things are dying down, shall we talk? Have you seen the new Dragon Ball Z movie?
What Makuno no F?
It's no, not that one. The one that came before that, Battle of the Gods.
No, not yet.
Shame on you. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this without trying to spoil any of it for you. Are you gonna watch it though?
Yeah, at some point.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Okay, so you heard about the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku?
That is in the new one with Frieza, and it's annoying and it's stupid.
Why? It's like they got tired of creating names and they were just like, put Super Saiyan in there twice, call him a
Look,
god,
look,
and we're
look,
all
look.
good.
I'm gonna quote my man Bob right here.
Oh, here we go.
Look at me, the God Super Saiyan with my new powers. Screw your powers, man. I'm the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. More words, more new
Yeah, I saw
haircut.
that. I saw that.
It's so stupid. Like,
Why?
really?
Why? Like it was all right when they did it the first time. They were like, "Oh, look, he's it was first it was Kaioken. He turned completely red and you're like, "Oh, that's fine." And then it was Super Saiyan. His hair goes yellow. And each Super Saiyan level up, just his hair changes. That's all it changes. No color changes or anything. Then suddenly Super Saiyan God rolls around and he's all like, "Look at me. I got red hair." And then this. Why?
Vegeta's got it too now.
Yeah, Vegeta's got it too. Why does Vegeta got it too? Nobody cares about Vegeta. Vegeta's got issues.
Hey, I like Vegeta. Shut up.
Okay, Vegeta had his moments in the movie, which I won't spoil for you. It was hilarious, the things
Oh,
he
that
had to
time where he
do.
beat the crap out of the dude. My dad showed me that because when he smacked the crap, when someone finally smacked the taste out of Bulma's mouth for trying to be mouthy
Yeah,
and
and
all
he
these super
got
villains.
pissed, and I was like, yeah, Vegeta, you go.
No, like the thing I was happy about is that Bulma is such a unrealistic character to the fact that
She's so mouthy.
she's so mouthy, and then she's mouthy to these super villains that could kill her with
Like,
the
just
flick of
not,
their thumb. She's only a human.
I was so glad she got slapped.
Ben
Though.
become part
I was like,
Saiyan.
Barris, good job, good job. Just
Barra
because your husband's a
smacks the
Saiyan,
taste out of her mouth.
I'm like, Barris, good job. Just because your husband is a Super Saiyan doesn't mean jack.
Just because your son came back from the future, like really.
No, Bulma's just an annoying character altogether. I don't know why she's still around. I mean, she's old at this point.
Everybody's old at this point.
But still, everyone else can continue it before she can. What does she do?
She makes stuff.
Seriously. No, no. She sits in her office pretending to create stuff. It's actually Trunks who's doing all the work now.
Look, I was in class one day, and I put on the board, DBZ is dead. I took a picture of it, and I put it on 9gag. And I had all these fanboys talk like, DBZ's not dead, man. What you learned in school is wrong, man. It just got a timeline. It just came home. And I just put, they gave Goku and Vegeta blue hair. It's getting stupid. It's dead.
And here's the thing. Like Bob Samurai said, the people who've seen the original series hate it. But the people who are now coming up and watching Dragon Ball, they're like, oh, this is awesome. You're like, no, it's not. I've seen the original series.
I've sat through Dragon Ball, and I've sat through Dragon Ball Z. I even sat through GT. I played the games that go with them. I've been a Dragon Ball Z fan for years. Years. Yeah. This is annoying. Just like I say that Dragon Ball Z needs to end. Just like I say Naruto needs to end. I'm not happy about this new Naruto spinoff with their kids.
No, it needs to die.
I don't know why it's not a good idea. It doesn't need to happen. What I feel like is all these creators that have these long-running shows like Bleach and One Piece, they just released that One Piece is only halfway done.
Yeah, and now they're like, oh, at this point, they're just milking it because they realize that there are people who are now getting into anime, and the first things they're going to watch are Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece.
And I'm just like, end it. Naruto had a perfect chance. The creator of Naruto had a perfect chance to end Naruto. He ended Naruto and was just like, I could go to a new series, mostly make a second smash hit. But no. What do the fans want? We want more Naruto. You can make a carbon copy of Naruto and not even get in trouble because you create Naruto to begin with.
Exactly.
Different character names, change up the jutsu and powers, change up the storyline, make it modern day for all I care.
Put them in the future and nobody will care. They're like, look, it's Naruto. Oh.
It's Naruto by a different name, and it's and maybe it could have been a bit better. But no, we keep the same characters, just with their kids, all this, and okay, yeah, they're finally gonna reveal Kakashi's face. How many of us still give a crap anymore?
I don't care. I cared the first few episodes of Naruto. I was like, I want to see Kakashi's face, and then they did that whole thing, and I was like, yeah, I don't care anymore.
At this point, you should have done this years ago. Bleach is ending, finally.
Yeah,
it's not ended yet. The manga's ending soon, and once the manga ends, they're gonna go back to dubbing the show, and that's gonna be the end of Bleach. And hopefully, they don't do what Naruto did and ended on, oh, these people have kids. Oh, here we go, another show about Bleach. And
yeah, no, thank
Ichigo's son, Lightning, is...
Ichigo's son, Lightning.
Because Naruto named his son Bolt.
Yeah. I don't know. Who came up with that name? Seriously, they're just all sitting in the office, and they're like, yeah, we need names for Naruto's son. And they just all go down the line, and someone says Bolt, and that guy gets tossed out the window. But, of course, he still wins, because, you know, his name is Bolt now. And you're like, what why?
And, like, you see series that only have 13 episodes that could easily have gone longer, could have been better.
Right? There's so many other series that deserve more that don't. Like, for example, SAO. I was happy when SAO ended.
Yes.
I was like, this is a perfect ending. I love this. But no. Sword Art Online 2. Have fun. Kirito's a girl now because, you know, people aren't going to recognize him or anything because he's gender swapped. No. Well, you know it's Kirito. If someone doesn't realize that's Kirito, they're stupid. I'm like, seriously, look at him. He's still got the same. I mean, if you wanted him to look different, just leave him male. Just make him look different. There's other ways to do this. You don't have to do it this way.
Isn't SAO anymore. You're not trapped there. You don't have to use your real face.
You don't. That's what it just it gets under my skin.
A good example of a show, a good example that we both seen of a show that needed more, that deserved more. Air Gear. You're reading Air Gear manga right now, aren't you? You're reading Air Gear manga.
Yes, I am. It's the greatest thing ever.
It's so underrated. Do you finally understand what I mean by the OVAs are confusing as crap?
right? And now I'm reading the manga, and I'm like, oh, it makes sense now.
Exactly. The OVAs make sense. Everything that happened in the show makes sense. There are so many things that were skipped over. So many things that could have been explored in that show that
What's
could
it
have
like?
just
Drop it.
drop it. Like, and I don't like the way they did the OVAs. They do one OVA where Ringo and Iki are fighting, and you're just like, what? And then you have the other one where they fight Sleeping Forest, which totally doesn't go, which actually doesn't even get resolved. Like it gets resolved, but they even cut some stuff out of that.
Yeah.
The only thing, I don't think you're there yet, but I've already told you about this already. The only thing I wanted to ever see in the show was Iki having a legit scared face. Because through the show, through the manga, Sora has always had ATs on, right?
Yeah.
He's never had batteries in.
Yeah, I found that out the last one I just read. They were training. They were training in the hospital because Thing was still in the hospital. He was like, "I'm going to teach you how to use the air trick," and he told him, "I don't have batteries in my ATs."
No, he didn't tell him that. Well, they found that out at another point. They found out like after. They found out like after like they fought the organic net sleeping force and stuff.
Oh, right.
And they told him they were like, and like there was like commentary, and like he was fighting Sora. No, he was fighting Rika. And like someone was like talking, there was like, through all the time I've ever known Sora has never had AT batteries. And when Sora put his AT batteries in, Iki had a legit fear of God look in his eyes.
It's great.
Like, cause you know Iki is so strong, he's so tough. Nothing phases him. He can always get through anything because he's Iki, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's whatever. I'll handle it.
Exactly. There's been 2 instances of when Iki has been down and distraught. But that time I just talked about, and the time he found out, the time that Sora was like, I don't need you anymore. Go home and cry like I know you're going to do. And that first time when he was like, just go home and cry, I don't need you anymore. You were nothing. You were never anything. I felt sorry. I was like, Iki, that is some messed up stuff for him to say. That's not cool. But the time that he put his AT batteries in and he blasted Iki into Kingdom Come, I was like, Sora is too powerful for anyone.
He needs to be nerfed.
And really, every time I play Pokemon, I name myself as Crow. That's like my second, other than Giant, that's like my second name. I have like 3 character names. I'm either Kazuma, Crow, or Giant, or Crow is mainly for Pokemon. Guess what I always name my rival?
Sora. Yay.
Every time.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend anyone and everyone to go, if you've watched Air Gear the show, read the manga.
Pick up the manga.
Yes, it's 300 chapters. Yes, it's long as crap. But it is so worth it. It
makes so much sense after you've read it.
It does. It really does. They bring in Kururu. They bring Kururu in like the OVA. You're like, who is this? What? And you see all these pairings with them together, and then you finally watch it, and you read the manga, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Even though we all know who's always going to be. We all know who's Iki's true girl will always be.
Who's that? Tell me.
Ringo!
Oh, that's true. Even though they fight all the time.
Yeah. Were you surprised of how they like? What was the last thing you read?
When Sleeping Forest beat up what's her name?
Simka?
Yeah, wow. Iki and them were training.
Oh, has he knocked the taste out of Iron Clock yet?
No, Iron Clock is there. He's who did he battle recently? I'm trying to remember.
Gabishi. Yeah,
he was fighting him, and what's his name? The Flame King was watching with his girlfriend, and then she recently started.
You mean Kazu?
Yeah, and then his
He doesn't
girlfriend
get that
recently.
title yet. Where you are, he is nowhere near the Flame King. Don't call him the Flame King. He does not get his title yet.
Fine, but yeah,
I'm
he was
sorry. That was
watching.
just okay. I get really heated when it comes to Kazu because Kazu has no backbone, really, until
That's very true. Because he was sitting there watching the entire time, and he was like, "I could get my ATs and help." But then when he realized how powerful they were, he was like, "Nah, you guys got this. I'm done." And I'm like, "Are you serious?"
Iki beats it into him, he will never like him and Iki fight. You're getting to a point like right around after that time. Actually, I think within the next couple of chapters, Iki and Kazu fight each other.
Glorious! I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a one-sided fight.
I believe that.
Iki's gonna whoop Kazu. Like,
I mean, what is he gonna do?
it's gonna be sad. Well, first he's gonna be in this heavy armor, so first Kazu's gonna get the upper hand, and then Kazu's gonna be like, "This is boring. Get on my level." Then Iki's gonna go into an all caps rage and use all the wind training that Sora taught him and beat him to a pulp.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening.
I can't wait till that happens.
Wait, where you are. Just wait till Akito. Oh my gosh. Wait till the mountain training and you meet Orca. Oh my gosh. Then you get to meet Akito's third personality.
Oh yeah, I was reading about that online. He's very interesting.
Yeah. We went on for like an hour or so now, right?
Around. I mean, I wanted to talk about Paranoia Agent before we left because I know you said you were watching it.
I've only seen episode 1. I've got like I've got a bunch of anime I've been on the one, like Blade and Soul. I'm only on episode 1.
What do you think about Paranoia Agent?
It's interesting.
It's the first anime I ever watched.
It tries to be scary, but it's more or less it's just more or less creepy. I've seen worse, so
yeah, no, it's kind of like Evangelion, kind of creepy in a sense, I guess.
No, Evangelion wasn't creepy though. It was just like, Shinji, shut up.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Like you're just listening to characters and like the main character. I don't even know who the main character could be considered in that show because there's like so many characters that get introduced. But the chick that's in the first episode, you just want her to like stop what she's doing because you're making it worse.
I mean, I really wouldn't be too scared of some kid on roller skates running with a bent baseball bat because let him roll up on me, I'll kick him in the face.
Yeah, good luck doing that. Wait till you find out what the kid on roller skates really is. It's quite the no, it's quite the psychological plot twist.
Was it the chick?
No. Do you want me to just tell you?
Go ahead.
The kid on roller skates is a symbolism of fear in everybody's mind. He doesn't exist.
Oh.
So whatever. So, an example, the first episode, the chick wanted to get out of her mundane lifestyle, and in order to do that, she created this kid on roller skates with a baseball bat, and she beat herself.
But there were other reports before her.
Those people had the same thing. Well, here's the thing. She planted the seed of like this crazy character running around beating people with a baseball bat. The media took it, blew it out of proportion, and now everybody believes that it exists.
That was one of the things I was thinking, like, because really, how threatening is a kid with a bent baseball bat?
Not at all.
Baseball bat, like, I mean, yeah, he has a sadistic smile, but you can easily overpower him. He's like 10. Who cares? Right? Like, you're a grown woman. Even a grown woman can overpower a 10-year-old.
Right? And like, as the show goes on,
roller skates. His balance isn't that good. Push him down. He's not a Navy SEAL. Push him on the ground and start kicking him until he's like, please stop. Like, please. I figured he wasn't real or something. I mean, I got the figure.
As the show goes on, different people get attacked by this character, and that's because they heard about him on the news. And they're like, oh, I need a virtual escape from this reality that I hate. And the dude just shows up and beats you with a baseball bat.
Oh, so similar to another, but just no curse?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I like it.
So the entire time the kid doesn't exist, and like in
yeah,
the last
it's I don't care if you spoil like something like that for me because I'm probably gonna
Okay.
figure it out like midway through anyway. So I was like, whatever. Like,
Yeah. So I'm just gonna warn you now. The last couple episodes are like confusing because they try to explain everything at once, and you're like, stop, overload.
oh, okay,
So just
yeah,
warning you.
that's probably gonna be like when I have some extra free time. I have like a whole free day. I was like watch anime and like probably finish Paranoid Agent.
Yeah.
Right now my top priority is Akame ga Kill,
You need to
and
finish this. Have you realized at this point that they're gonna kill a character every episode?
oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
When
So
Shayla
who
died,
do you think they're gonna kill next? Who do you think they're gonna kill
well,
next?
they've killed Shayla, which I'm really mad about, and they've killed
Yeah.
Bertolut, which I was extra mad about. So next person on my roster, I'm saying green hair or Mine.
Okay.
Am I right?
No.
Dang it! So it's
Realize
don't kill
they
Cat.
can listen,
Don't kill
listen.
Cat Girl. I like her.
They can kill. They are going to kill either a villain or a good guy next. They kill on both sides mercilessly.
Look, Christopher is all about the Ice Queen of Death. I'm just like
Everybody is. Even
'cause
Troy is all about her, and I'm like, stop, God.
she's just a dominatrix. Gosh.
Right? I'm like, what?
I can't tell you how hard. Okay, when I was watching the episode, right, where she's like, "I want to find someone in love."
Right.
My first thing that came to mind, I was like, "It's gonna be Tatsumi." A couple episodes
Right?
later, she takes
Right?
Tatsumi. Called it. Called
You're
it.
like, there you go.
Called
You
it.
know it's going to be him. Because he's so childish and so ridiculous, and she's not going to do anything. I mean, she kidnaps him, and he's like, don't touch me. And she's like, I love you. And he's like, no, stop.
You kill my friends.
Right? And she's just like, no, I love you. I'll let your friends go if you love me. And he's like, no, 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 no.
I can only imagine how hard it must have been for him not to kill that dog and that gun ginger who I want to strangle and pummel her skull into the ground.
Is that the girl that can transform into anybody?
No. It's the girl who's got like body modifications who can like turn her half her almost her entire body or guns. And she has that dog that can turn into like a berserker.
Oh, yeah. I hate her guts too.
If you couldn't tell, Sheila was one of my favorite characters. And when Sheila died, I was like, I hope that someone beats you.
She's crazy. Realize that mine and her have a personal vendetta against each other now.
Really, the only person she had a personal vendetta is Tatsumi, because Tatsumi killed the general dude anyway. Why if she's never gonna figure that out?
I don't think she ever figured it out. I mean, think she thought she knew, but she never really advanced and went out after it.
She's dumb. I know she dies, like blows up trying to kill everybody and fails.
Yeah, that was funny. I was like, seriously? Like, you call yourself a hero of justice and you just blew yourself up. You're doing good.
No, she's what we call a psychopath. She's like one of those what was it? Marilyn Manson? No, not Marilyn Manson. What's that one guy who was a hippie and his name was Manson?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna look him up. Charles Manson. There we go.
Charles. Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
She's what we call a Charles Manson. Thinks she's doing the right thing, but she's really just a psychopath.
Yeah.
I don't think right now that the Night Raid is up to snuff to beat the Ice Queen's crew. Right now,
I'm gonna be honest, they're not, and they're gonna get massacred
because they have not only this Ice Queen who's powerful, they have Akame's sister, which is scary enough, but they also have an upgraded version of Berlut armor, the Icarus armor.
Yeah,
and
it's just they have their literal opposites sitting over there, going, "Yeah, come at us, bro."
Yeah, they are stacked against them.
Wait till you see what the scientist dude. Wait till you see what his ability is. Wait till you see what his ability is.
Right now, he's retreated for now after they got the organic weapon, and he's gonna come back. Slaughtered everyone.
He's gonna come back though.
Yes. I think that was a cheap move on like finding finding their base.
Yeah.
That was no. That should
Yeah,
not
that
have
was
happened.
kind of completely out of left field. They were like, "Oh, well, we need conflict. Here you go." And you're like, "No, no, this doesn't work like that."
Does does the captain have a legendary arm?
No,
She doesn't.
no.
She really?
Yeah, it's surprising though, because she doesn't. She actually doesn't have a weapon.
Well, I call that robotic arm a weapon enough. She could crack somebody's skull.
Yeah, but she doesn't. She for some reason she doesn't use a weapon. I mean, there's a point in time when she leaves and she comes back and she brings one with her,
Mhm.
but that's the only time she uses one. She brings back an organic weapon called Susano. He's pretty dope.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, no. She brings him back, and he. Oh my goodness! I don't want to spoil it for you.
As far as I am right now, the science dude showed up. She showed back up with him. He whooped everybody, and that was the end of the episode.
Yeah, Susano was dope. Oh my goodness, the story behind Susano. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it.
I want to see Akame and her sister fight and kill each other.
They're going to fight,
Yes!
and somebody's gonna die.
Yes!
Guess who's gonna die? Guess who's gonna die?
Tatsumi.
Well, yeah, Tatsuma's gonna die. He's not gonna die to her though. He's gonna die to the Ice Queen.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Yeah, because he's gonna show up and his armor's gonna evolve, and he's gonna be like turn into this epic beast, and he's gonna overuse his power and kill himself.
I always knew Tatsumi was a retard.
Right? He just messed up. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna save you guys." Oh, I used to.
Okay, what's with the? Okay, this is the third anime that's had a Fullmetal Alchemist-esque ending. There was this. There was Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
And I forget what the other one was.
That'll come to you eventually.
Trying to get to come to you right now. Completed. No, I think it's in my watching list. Well, okay, I don't think I can find it right now. But yeah, just, what's with these anime that just like, oh, screw the manga, we're just gonna come up with an ending.
Well, here's the thing: the title is Akame got killed. Guess who's gonna survive?
Akame.
Duh. That's the thing that everyone got pissed off about because I was like, it's called Akame got killed. Akame must be the main character, but no, everyone assumed he was Tatsumi.
I figured out within the first couple episodes, if you look at the style of openings and how they are,
yeah, Akame is in all of them.
No, 9 times out of 10, not even that. The last person you see at the end of an ending or of an opening is usually the main character.
And it's Akame, and you're like, there you go.
And really, everyone has a messed up backstory except Tatsumi. Tatsumi was kind of like he just showed up and his friends died. Oh, big whoop.
Yeah, everyone else is like, oh yeah, this happened to me.
Oh yeah, I'm an immigrant. Oh yeah, I was never good at anything and killed my friend's abusive boyfriend. Oh yeah, Akame was a freaking slave to the military, being an assassin.
Yeah, you're like everyone. Actually, I don't remember if they ever told you what the boss's backstory was.
They really shouldn't. The boss is mysterious as crap.
Right? Like she keeps talking. She mentions it like a couple of times.
She's
actually no. They explained it once because you know that her and the Ice Queen used to work together.
Was she the one? Was she the one when they first showed the Ice Queen's backstory and her displaying her powers?
Yep. She was the girl.
She was the black hair one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was her, but I was like, is it her? I don't know.
Yeah, it is her. That's before she lost her arm and everything else happened and she left.
Oh wow. What's up?
So yeah, they never really explained more than that. They were like, oh yeah, she knew the Ice Queen. That's it.
I really want the Ice Queen to die. Please.
Who doesn't? Okay, except for people we should not mention. She's annoying.
She's not even annoying. She's just very cocky and arrogant, and she's basically like my friend Sam. My friend Sam is cocky and a narcissist, and he's probably gonna hear this and be like, "What the crap, G?" And be like, "You are." And that's what the Ice Queen is. She's like, "I get everything I want because I'm powerful, and if you don't give it to me, I'm gonna kill you."
Pretty much.
That's not how life works. It's not how life works.
Like the Ice Queen's like, yeah, I can do what I want because I'm in power. The king doesn't care because he's a kid.
If I was Tatsumi, when she had when they were spooning and she had me as the little spoon, I would have taken out a knife, I've concealed it, and through her
Yes,
body.
I would have done the same thing because she's
I mean,
creepy.
in theory, since she's such a experienced badass, she would have noticed that and then probably been like, "Who are you? What's going on?" and probably killed him.
I don't think she would have killed him. I think she would have been like, "What are you trying to do?" And that would have been the
Tatsumi
end of
had
it.
optimal chances to kill her, but Tatsumi was too scared. I mean, who wouldn't be? She
I'd
basically,
be scared.
this guy had never lost a match, and then she faced the Ice Queen, and she had him naked licking her shoe, and then, like, if you look, when she kills that guy, even her men are like, dang, he didn't deserve that.
Right? And she just stabs him with her stilettos, and you're like, "Oh, what? This is the kind of chick. This is. We should all be afraid."
So I'd be scared too. Because, like, even, like, okay, there's a certain amount of torture you can give someone, but even when your men, who are probably as heartless as you, are like, that guy ain't deserve that.
Yeah, they're like,
Then you
"Dang,
know you're
son."
like, okay, yo, you are crazy.
Like you've gone way too far.
You've gone too far. Soldiers are primed for seeing whatever, but when even they're like, yo, you know, you're like, Carl, you messed up. Like in Captain America: Winter Soldier, Crossbones, or the guy who got burned at the end, who was fight after he fought Falcon.
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
when they like were like ripping, when they were like erasing Winter Soldier's memories again, even
Yeah.
that dude was like, he just like sorry for him. I was like, yeah, I'd be feeling sorry for him too.
Right?
Yep. Anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. I think that was it.
Yeah. We got 0 viewers today, so
It's fine. Somebody will listen to the podcast afterwards or something.
yeah, that's what they always do.
They're too lazy to listen to us live.
It is like 10 o'clock. It's 11 for me. It's time for 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like 10
Most
for
people
me.
are still asleep. Next week should be fun.
How is that?
I don't know.
You just don't know.
I just don't know.
I'll try to be there next week. I'm trying to think. Next week is the 2nd.
Is the second? Next week's the second? Today's only the 25th.
Pretty sure. Next week is the 2nd.
Next week is Thursday. Gonna be the sorry. Next week is the 2nd. Yes, it is.
Hey,
I will be here next week. Next weekend I'll be here, but weekend after that I'll be gone.
Okay, and the weekend after that is the
8th.
Yeah, I'll be winding up for finals soon anyway, so
I'll be seeing my father.
that's good.
Yeah.
Tell him I said hey.
Yeah. All right. This is John. Yeah, this has been a great podcast. This is John 160 signing off. Peace.
Peace out.